What's up YouTube, AUTOCON360 here, back again with another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan Trunks. This is the Super Saiyan Trunks, how he appeared after he got out of the hyperbolic time chamber just before the Cell games. Let's take a look at him here. We'll move Trunks off to the side. Normally I know I do it like this, but I didn't want that to be the intro because I really like this face sculpt for Trunks, and it's also one of my issues with Trunks, but we'll get into that more in a minute. So we'll move Trunks off to the side and take a look at his box here. Got a nice picture of the figure and Trunks in action. Super Saiyan Trunks, Toei, Dragon Ball Z, Funimation, Tamashii, Bandai, pictures, warnings, Super Saiyan Trunks, nothing, obligatory product, shocks, Trunks roiding out, base Trunks, looking to the side, abs and attack, burning attack I believe, and then just a rush. So yeah, let's crack this thing open and get a look at what we got. And first and foremost, we'll go ahead here and take a look at the instructions. So we have Trunks' instructions informing you how to swap out the arms for the cross arm piece, about the hands, switching out the heads and the faces, all that jazz. So here we have all of Trunks' accessories. He comes with 3 sets of hands, fisted hands. He's got his blast hands for his final flashes and Kamehamehas and whatnot, even though he didn't know final flash at this point in time. He has his, and then he just has his regular key blast hands over his burning attack hands. Then he has his cross arms. He has one face for base form. We'll get into that in a minute. And then he has his 3 faces for Super Saiyan. Here's his base form face, nice blue for the eyes, did his pupils. Looks good. I have his stern face and a piece of skin on my finger. Yeah, stern face looks pretty good. The teeth gritted anyway. He has his screaming face. He has his stern face looking off to the left because that's the picture from the manga that everybody knows of this form of Trunks. And that's it. No stern face looking straight, which bothers me a lot. So if I want my Trunks looking straight, he's got to be base form. Which, speaking of base form, here we have his base form head. And then of course the one piece of hair that falls in front of his face. It does seem durable, but I would still be careful of it. Nice ponytail there. But yeah, a nice darker purple there in the shading, and it falls down to a lighter, and then it gets a little bit darker there at the bottom of just that side. So we'll go ahead here and pull this off, and of course, like always, face goes onto the bottom 2 pegs, and it looks good. Looks really good. And same deal with the Super Saiyan hair. Nice shading there in the middle, where it needs to be. Nothing else is needed. Nothing else was added. Really good. And again, sturdy, but do be careful of it. And then pull it off and select your face of choice. And put onto the bottom 2 pegs and put the hair back on. There we go. Simple as that. And then here we have our new base form Trunks. Looks really cool. I really dig Trunks in this armor. So yeah, let's take a closer look. Like I said, you got the nice shading there for the darker purple, and then for that one piece there, the armor looks good. A nice color blue. It's actually coming across as a really dark blue on camera, but it's actually a little bit of a pale blue. Not quite as pale as Vegeta's, but it's got a little bit more of a richness to it. Then of course he does have his boots. Back looks good. And yeah, that wasn't pushed down all the way. Yeah, looks good. In terms of articulation, the head movement is a little limited just because of the sculpt of the hair. You can't get him looking up and down that far. The head is still on a ball joint. I believe the Super Saiyan head has the same issue. If not, I will go back over that. And again, with the neck joint though, it's still really stiff, just like with Goku, so I don't recommend forcing that if yours is stiff. Shoulders will go out that far. Of course, do a full 360, and they do have a full-on butterfly joint in there. A bicep swivel, double joint elbow, and the hinge are the typical Figuarts wrists that we're accustomed to by now. And then as far as the ab goes, just like with the Awakening form Goku, we can pull it up, and it's a little ugly when it's pulled up, but you can pull it up to get a bit more ab crunchability out of it, or to get him to lean back some. There you go. Because when it's pushed down, it doesn't lean forward very far at all. You do have a little bit of lean as well with the waist, so if you get both of those working in tandem together, you get a good crunch going. And of course the waist is on a ball joint, so you do get a full swivel, we get a little bit of pivot. Hips, these are a little loose on the hips, but he can kick forward. Let's see how far we can get him to go forward. That far, not very well. Back, that far, outward. Again, just due to the design of these hips, I'm not a big fan of because it didn't give it very wide out. And then he does have a thigh swivel. Wow, that joint was stuck. That was the first time I think I've ever moved his thigh swivel. Then double joint knees, look good. Ankles are on a ball and peg. So there's a ball joint up at the top there and in the shoe itself. So you do get a good amount of movement out of it. You can bend it forward that far, bend it down pretty good. And of course you can rotate and do everything else, get a good bit of pivot out of it. Not very much pivot, but you do get some. And he does have some toe. Yeah. Let's go ahead and Super Saiyan Trunks here. And his hair just fell on the floor. Give me your head. Here. That's stuck. Yeah, I wish I had a stern Super Saiyan face that would look straightforward. That's all I need, is a stern Super Saiyan face that looks straightforward. I don't want him always glaring at Vegeta. But this is a face he comes packed with, and actually, funny story. I've been referring to Big Bertha in these videos, or I believe I was calling him Big Bertha. And actually, the reason why I saw Big Bertha is because I was making a joke. I was recording a video for a friend of mine, and I was just like, Trunks, what are you looking at? And then I actually looked at what was to his left in the box to his left, and that was Big Bertha. And then I went, oh. And then I grabbed it off the shelf. I didn't even see it. And I'm really glad I did, because I love it. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop off his arms too. Why not? Rip him apart. Ow, he poked me. Trunks retaliated. Trunks did not like his arms being ripped off. Some of this just pegged right onto the ports that were there before. And there you go. You have Trunks with his arms crossed, and he's looking off to the left because that's the picture from the manga, even though the actual picture from the manga looks off to the right, as memory serves. For comparison here, here we have him with Batman, just because Batman. Here he is with Gohan, who is looking off to the right. And then here he is with Goku. Okay, I will admit it, I was wrong. So, really quick here, I did find the picture from the manga that this is taken from, and I was wrong. He is looking off to the left. Well, let me see. Here what we can do. So here it is with the picture from the manga. And that is way too bright. There we go. So yeah, he looks really good. Definitely nailed it. Nailed the hair and everything, because I know that is absolutely what they modeled the hair off of. But I really thought he was looking off to the right in that picture. Interesting. But yeah, for the last comparison here, just because here he is with the Marvel Legends Juggernaut Build-A-Figure Wave Deadpool. So yeah, I really like this figure. Just really wish he had another face that was looking straight. Yeah, looks really good. We'll get to Frieza after we get to Vegeta, and then that will be it for the Dragon Ball Z figures, and we'll get to Big Bertha. So, as always, thank you for watching. You can go like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, link to all that in the description below. Subscribe if you want more, turn on the notification bell, and yeah. And of course, as always, I'm AUTOCON360, and I will see you in the next video. And I'm saying, laters.